Hey there, I'm Shonda. I'm here tonight to do a reading for my Aquarius friends and family. Thank you for stopping by my channel. I pulled the Aquarius card. Doing my sex, love, and all things in between reading. See what shakes out for February, your overall vibe and energy, and what's going on, and your love, situationships, whatever it looks like. Shuffled and meditated the decks. Oh, I'm going to take it. If my stories, my messages resonate, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, share. I did a little preview for the air signs. If y'all watched that. If you didn't, that's cool. We are in the age of Aquarius. I'm going to start with my erotic deck and then just kind of go wherever I feel led. All right. What's already jumped out is the Queen of Pentacles. Now in this deck, though, it's a card of feeling kind of vulnerable. All right. And Temperance. Okay. So, if y'all watch the preview, it's a lot of fire in that one. Okay. So, we have the Queen of Pentacles. That grounded, wanting a balanced, stable connection, but you guys are feeling vulnerable. Temperance, I feel like it can get specific if you watch that other video. Perhaps a fire sign or a need for you guys to be a little more tempered, patient, graceful, right? Five of Swords, also fire energy, right? But this is an energy of conflict, yeah, which would explain that Temperance, Queen of Pentacles, right off the cuff, right? Like, this situation that you're in currently is like a constant battle, right? And then we have the Ten of Cups. So you guys have almost, with that 10 and that 5 coming out together, the Queen of Pentacles, it's almost like you reached a place. So like, look at this card. I need you just to look at it. Like, there's one person who's always standing over and superior and kind of like, I got my way. And I believe that with these two energies that first came out, it goes back and forth between you and your person, right? It's never an equal balance, though. It's always either one or the other is vulnerable and the other person feels tempered. And then we go to these two minor arcanas, right? Like, it's a constant battle. And there's always one person who's like, I win, and always one person who's battling. And it kind of flips back and forth, it looks like. There is no, it's reciprocal, but it's not like a reciprocal. Like, you guys are never on the same page at the same time, right? You guys are always willing to give and take with each other, but it's never a balanced energy. It's always like a either or, which has got to be frustrating as hell, right? But that is certainly what I'm picking up with these two, because there's so much contrast already, and it's only 4 cards, right? New Vitality is the first card that came out with this. Lots of colors and beauty. Ooh. All right, let's see. Okay. Okay. I'm going to talk about these two separately because those two came out together. Very powerful. We're going to talk about these two together. Everything I feel like it's not opportunity beckons for sadness and isolation. 3, 1, new vitality. 8, helplessness and hopelessness. So there's a theme, right, of just being off balance. Wanting so badly to kind of be in union with something, but just clearly always being off balance. Like, it's never, I feel like it's a timing thing. It's not like a you're a bad person, they're a bad person thing. It's more of a timing thing. Like, and your timing is always off. When you want to try, they're on the defense. When they want to try, you're on the defense. We have joy and stability and to detach that came out at the same. Like, there is an imbalance in this connection. That's a theme, right? All right, let's pull from the the Tower. Right. It's always like this you guys, what the fuck are you involved in right now? It's always, okay, so we got the Tower. And this Tower in this deck, right, isn't like a foundational problem. It's more at the top. Like, it's an imbalance. Like, not seeing eye to eye. It's not like everything you guys have built together is crumbling. It's just kind of like a lot of disputes. But when you get down to, like, see how the roof is burning? It hasn't traveled down, though. Because you get down to that couple, they're sitting under that tree enjoying each other. There's such an imbalance. And you guys are just on such different pages. So often, it's crazy. Right? Then we have the 3 of Pentacles. What you want is really just this mad, wild, passionate, possibly, like, you know, just really open. And I say open, take it how you want to take it, situation. But when I say open, like, look at that card. There is a salad. She's sprawled eagle. They're both going at it. But then you get the Death card with it, right? So I think you guys both want this kind of same, just reckless, open, wild connection. But it literally taps you guys dry. Like, you're you guys are going down to skin and bones to deal with this person. Like, it's tearing you up. But you're so drawn into it. It's a magnetic connection. And it's on both sides. Like, you guys are both like 100% balls to the wall, crazy, all in. You guys are just in different time zones. Like, you guys are both they're at different like, tomorrow you may be like, I'm giving everything to this, and your person's like, fuck that person. And then the next day, right, they're like, okay, well, like, you guys are just living in different time zones. You guys are earth and fire, and you cannot find a common ground. Let's see. February. See what that looks like. Boop, that one. Oh, you guys could build. Oh, shit. I almost don't even want to speak on it, though, because fuck. All right. What I just talked about balance, right? If you found this balance with this person, such a strong connection, right? This is the outcome, right? The Lovers and the 10 of Pentacles, like, literally building foundations and skipping down roads full of paved with money to fucking rainbows. But it's all about establishing that balance, and I don't see any of that, right? If you had that balance, though, you and this person are magic for each other. But it's an if. Like, I'm getting a lot of ifs. If. In my mind's eye. Because everything so far has said. Alright. So, alright, Aquarius says, you want to know how to get there with your person. Shit. So Temperance came out twice. That came out really tough in my brief pre-reading. So perhaps you're dealing with a fire sign, more specifically a Sagittarius. If not, you really need to temper your energy because it's your reading. So either it's a fire sign, that's a Sagittarius you're dealing with, or it's saying strongly that your energy needs to be tempered to deal with this person, and you can have this kind of magic, right? One story. The other story is you're dealing with Sagittarius, and you have to stop being defensive, right? You have to be more open and vulnerable, and you can have all these things. So those are the two stories that I'm getting. Either it's one or the other, right? Either way you slice it, though, there's work to be done. I'm going to pull an energy oracle and leave it at that. This is your theme for February. Somebody has got you hot and cold. You got somebody else hot and cold. A lot of love, right? A lot of love between you and this person. No common ground. Needs to be balanced, right? Balance is going to lead to an immense amount of joy. And maybe that's why you are still there. Strategy. We're going to read the book on this one. Oh, shit. Okay. Strategy. Let's start that. Journey. Is that joy? Journey log. Okay. So there needs to be a strategy, right? Making a plan. There's happiness in your very near future, quite possibly with the person you're dealing with, because they drive you nuts, like, in all good and bad ways. However, you have to be balanced and strategic to deal with this person. They have to be balanced and strategic to deal with you, right? Otherwise, if that is the case, then there is so much like, If that's not the case, then it's a lot of madness, frustration. All right, so this card shows a pen and a journal, a compass, and a key. When you receive this card upright, it indicates that there is a conundrum. Time for setting up a specific strategy for achieving your goals. All right, this is something you want. You just don't know how to obtain it, and so you maybe put yourself in a place of defense. But it's still something you want. Of death, of transfer. This is something you want. But you guys are, okay. It's not your fault that you're in this position. This has been placed in your path for a reason, right? And so it's either, it's at this point, it's like decide or don't. But shit on the pot or get up, right? As awful as that sounds. Okay. Write down the direction you want to go. Consider any potential change of course that may be needed. Be aware the particular regarding your goals, and have some contingency plan. right? Know that what you're dealing with is a fucking wild card. But you either decide it's what you want or it's not. It's your 10 of Pentacles. Like, it's your paved road of money, abundance, and rainbows shooting out of your house. Or that you want to get back out there and do something else. Like, it's, everything is free will. But if this is what you want, right, then you need to have a strategy. You need to have a plan. You need to have a contingency. Because they're a fucking wild card. They're going to throw you off, right? But they do want this with you as well. They're just not going to make it easy. But I don't, I tell my daughter this all the time. It's so hard. Nothing worth having is super easy, right? So if they're making you work this hard, then you should have a contingency plan. Like, you should have a backup, because you're dealing with a fucking crazy person that loves your dirty draws, right? But that's also making you jump through fire rings to obtain them. But then when you actually finally know that you have them and they're yours, and this is the energy you live in. That's the energy you live in. That lover's energy, that completion energy. So what do you want? What's your end game? You want right now? You want long term? You want easy? You want hard? Okay. Structure the short-term goals. I cannot make this shit up. Structure the short-term goals needed to make the long-term goals reality. This card is telling you to spend some time setting things in order. It is time to take full control, add thought to action, and set your sights on the road ahead. This road. So Aquarius is, if this is the journey and the path that you're on, if you're on a long-term journey and path, get a fucking plan in place. Because that person is in your energy right now, currently today. We also have woman holding coin. Right? She's going to lead you, or he's going to lead you to a place. Coin is always earth. It's all material, grounded energy. And they're going to lead you to a place that is foundationally strong. So if you just want like a fun time today, this is not the reading for you. But if you're looking for and really craving that foundation. And then we also have Magician in the Mirror. So this person is making you reflect on yourself. Right? They're making you grow. They're making you look in that mirror. They're reflecting back everything about them that you don't like to see in yourself. That's a mirroring. That's twin flame shit. That's powerful shit. Right? Magical. That's what I have for you. February is going to be a fucking roller coaster. We are in Age of Aquarius. You guys are not going to have any easy journeys, if that's what you're looking for, but they certainly will be worth it, right? So make some decisions. Decide if you want to do the Two of Swords or the Two of Wands, right? Do you want the world at your feet, or do you want to be blindfolded? But either way you go, you have choices. There's such free will at play, always. This is just the journey of your energy. If you disagree, such is life. That's what I have for you tonight. I hope it resonated. If it did, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, share. And I'm wishing you nothing but love, abundance, beauty, prosperity, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks. Happy Valentine's Day.